Hi, I'm Lucy from Pulsite Clinic. I'm the Senior Technician at the Bank Clinic, and today we're going to be discussing microneedling and the benefits. There are different forms of microneedling. We use the Dermapen at Pulsite Clinic, and what that does is it pulsates 12 needles into the skin on a pen-like feature, and we pass backwards and forwards over the skin on the area that we're treating. So for example, on the face, moving backwards and forwards on the area to get really good coverage for your treatment if you're doing acne scar removal or rejuvenation, for example. And what that's doing is it's going to different depths. So we decide what's needed to be able to go to different depths on your skin to give you the best result. So if you're coming in, let's say, for pigmentation, we're going to be quite superficial in the skin. If you're coming for acne scar removal and stretch marks, we're going to be at a lot of a deeper depth into the skin. Now, at different depths in the skin, we get different things. So with things like stretch marks and deep acne scarring, we are looking for pinpoint bleeding. So we get a tiny bit of pinpoint bleeding across the surface of the skin when we're doing a treatment. When we're doing things like rejuvenation, we're looking for a small amount of pinpoint bleeding so that we reach different depths into the skin to give you the best overall result for your treatment. And what is the difference between Derma Roller and Dermapen microneedling systems? Well, to start with, Derma Roller is a larger piece of equipment. It's generally used for bigger surface areas, so for things like stretch marks and body treatments. It's not very specific, and the needles are not perpendicular to the skin. Because it's on a rolling system, as the needle penetrates the skin, it goes in at an angle. When it comes out, it actually drags upwards the needle and it tears the skin more so. This can lead to post-inflammatory pigmentation, which is why at Pulsite Clinic we don't do Derma Roller. We use the microneedling system by Dermapen. The reason that we chose this system is because it's motorized, so it's less painful for the client. It has 12 needles and it's very, very specific. So regardless of whether we're doing the face or for rejuvenation, acne scarring, or whether we're doing stretch mark removal on large body areas, it's a very specific piece of equipment. So instead of treating large surface areas where there isn't anything wrong with the skin, we're specifically targeting the stretch mark. The size of the needling equipment is about the size of a 5p piece, so it can be really specifically used, and it's always perpendicular to the skin. So when we're pushing the needles into the skin, it's going straight down and back up again. This causes enough trauma to stimulate collagen production, but not too much trauma to cause post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, such as the Derma Roller. The main benefit of using the Dermapen microneedling system is that we can do a combination approach. So we can treat multiple different things that you want to treat. For example, on the face, if you've got pigmentation, if you've got fine lines and wrinkles, acne scarring, any sort of unevenness or textural problems, then we can treat all of them in the same session on the same day with the same piece of equipment. All that we have to do is adjust the needle depth on the Dermapen equipment, and we can go from anything from 0.25 millimeters into the skin, so that's very superficial, that's where we're hitting the pigmentation, all the way down to 2 millimeters into the skin, where we're going to treat deeper scarring and deeper lines. The second major benefit for using the Dermapen microneedling equipment is that you can treat stretch marks really effectively. So when clients come in for stretch mark removal, we generally see a lot of clients with Asian and darker skin that come for this treatment. The reason being is the slight discoloration on the skin, so maybe the stretch marks lighter and whiter in appearance in comparison to the natural skin tone, and this is because there's lack of melanin. So we can really help stimulate a bit of melanin production on this area to make the stretch mark less visible to the naked eye, so that there's not a white stretch mark going down the skin, it's less visible. At the same time, we can go to a far deeper depth during the same treatment, and we can stimulate collagen at 2 millimeters into the skin. So not only does the pigmentation improve and discoloration, but we can also improve the skin texture as well. So this treatment can do so many different things at the same time. After the treatment, you really must apply hyaluronic acid serum multiple times a day to the skin, especially in the first 48 hours. The skin is 200 times more absorbable after doing a microneedling treatment because of the holes that we put into the skin. You might not see them, but they are there. They generally heal within about 12 to 24 hours, but you do want to be a little bit careful with heat and friction on the area for up to 2 weeks after a treatment. So all you have to do is avoid friction, heat for 2 days, sun for 2 weeks, and apply the hyaluronic serum as much as possible with clean hands. If you have live acne, we don't use the microneedling equipment because of course it can spread bacteria. Instead, we're going to use an LED light system which kills bacteria and stimulates collagen production. This will really prep the skin for future treatments, and it minimises the amount of scarring that you can get from current acne. As well as that, we offer food intolerance testing, which will of course reduce the acne production in itself. Then once you're ready, if you have redness left behind by acne scarring, it's the best time to treat it. Whilst the scarring is still red, it still has properties involved in the area and a really good blood supply. So we can actually needle that area with the microneedling system from Dermapen, and we can heal the skin a lot faster. Thanks for watching our microneedling videos today. Please subscribe, and if you have any questions, come in for a free consultation. You can book them online.